Oh, dudes, how you doing? How you doing today? Not too bad? You friggin' best. But yeah, it's morning time, boys. It's morning time in Inwood. Oh, I gotta go outside. I was digging through my fuel lines there, and I found a piece of the tree 8. So we can use that for temporary. We'll cut that in half, make a like a how you doing and a return, and then put more transmission fluid in. Put more transmission fluid in with my sucker pusher thing. Yeah, like if I had another option, I would use it. Probably. Hey, I ordered a pump, but it's not going to be here till next week, and I'm doing this week, so yeah. Pusher puller thing's not too bad, but check that out, boys. I was up late last night. Hey, I was up late last night. I was gonna make another bracket like this, like another bracket, but I figure like a new one's only $20. So even if I totally, you know, if I wreck this one, I got to make a new one anyways. You know what I mean? But if to replace that's only $20. But yeah, that's what I sort of just come up with. Make a little plate, welded a couple sticks on there. I still got a ticky-tacky around to there. But I even played lathe last night. Oh, shit. I don't leave that in there. Hey, I played lathe last night. And I was pretty tired and stuff. Well, I wasn't, I don't know. It was weird. It was late, and I was like, it was like I was disoriented. I wasn't tired because I would have went to bed, but yeah, so it was like danger. But what I had to do, there's a thingamajigger around here somewhere. I just seen it like 14 times. But when I ordered my pulley for the air compressor thing, like this is the one off the alternator from Diesel Conversion Specialists. But see, it's just got a little dink on there. I should have made a video about it, but then I would have had to like walk all the way inside and grab the camera and stuff. But this one was of the different variety, so I just had to like clamp this thing in the lathe, chowder up the edge, and just buzz that, you know, it was sticking out, you know, 3/16 or so, so I just had to buzz that little son of a bitch down. But I figure if I put it on the table like that, and then the belts will be lined up, and then I can just weld that on there like that, and then I can bolt this back into the rig, and then we'll have a mounted air compressor. Figure that'll be the easiest way. And then I'll have to make some sort of a tent in there, but I haven't thought about the direction of the spin yet. So once we determine direction of the spin, then we can determine which side we're going to put the like a spring-loaded wheel arse-coil. I got some guys was making me like that type of thing when we were making the launchers. I should still have a couple of them around somewhere, but I'm not sure where they'd be. But anyways, I can do all this bullshit when the sun goes down. I got to get my trapter going at least. At least, you know, get the water out of the pump. Just unplug fuel lines, plug new fuel lines in, stick her in a jug of the shit, and I'm gonna run the return back into the tank for a minute. And then once we get her going, we'll put the return back into the Larry can, and then we're not, you know, contaminating our Larry can of the fuels. But anyways, I'll get on this. I gotta find a Larry can and put some fuels into it, and then yeah, start up the friggin' trapter, boys. Looks like they're pouring some concrete over there. They bestn't, but I put a couple more squirts in the transmission. Got a little Larry can over here. Got her all cigaretted, I guess. Let's start it up and try it out quick. I just got the return going into the trapter's tank in accordance to not contaminating on the stovepipe. But just chooching. hose pulled out of the fuel tank, for sakes. I'll try her again. There we go. There are bubbles in the tank that time, so it's gotta be. It's gotta be. What the? You hear it just hooching through the pump. Okay, well, I got her recirculating in the asshole now. Nope, doesn't like it one bit. Dicks. Yeah. Probably come over to bumfuck. Still a little rough. What are you doing? Smoking cigarettes.
Smoking cigarettes?
Yeah, nice hat, bud.
Thank you, thank you. We got a new truck, but we lost our sticker.
Does it light?
All
Turn it on, boys.
Appreciate
Smoke cigarettes. Oh, well, the trapter was running on its own for a little bit, so that's good. I need to get some buckets or something. I need to get some sort of. There's like well over 100 liters in that tank. There should be a drain under there too, but the problem with that is the ground's all freaking wet and sopping, and I'm not into laying on the ground. Plus there's a big freaking skid plate, so if there is a drain, it's up and under the skid plate that doesn't come off. Holy shit. Just giving her vibe. Any tail lights, I got some for sale. $79.95. Yeah, see, no drain. And the tank is actually part of the freaking trapter. Like, there's no tank, it's part of the trapter. Like this, what you're seeing in front of your skull is the tank, and it is entirely welded in there big time. Fantastic. Look at this too. That's what we're dealing with. Oh, that was just sitting right up in there. Sort of like, oh yeah, see, there's the side of the tank right there. Picking it all off right onto my own face. Imagine I just like picked a giant hole in it and it just started like gushing out on me. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Yep, look it under there, boys. Try some gears. There we go. Well, we got movement. Trammy works. Hey. Let it warm up a bit, I guess. Probably just had to chooch a bunch of the gravel and rust and shit through the tank or through the pump injectors and stuff, and just squeeze it through. Seems to be running not too bad now. I think a cigarette. Think a cigarette, boys. Oh, you can even see. Think a friggin' cigarette. Oh, think a cigarette, boys. So we're just gonna figure out the fuel tank situation, and then we should be good. Don't see anything pouring out of the transmission. Just got a new fuel tank lid too, because the old one was like just so crusty. So like, you know, that's the indication of the moisture level inside the tank. Still gotta monkey around and dick around and put the chain thing onto her and stuff, but just haven't yet. But oh yeah, it is a rubber asshole in there too. I thought that was metal going all the way down, but I'm seeing that there's, oh yeah, it's a lot of smut around the neck opening, so maybe there's a crack or a gap, or I don't know. We'll have to get Nelson down here to tear the radiator and everything out of it, because I ain't. Hey, I got other shit to do. I got a drumming bill. Oh, really? Still picking shit up from the hobo, putting things in the garbage and then leaving the garbage out to collect water and stuff. It's my favorite. Hey, don't worry, I'll get that. Hey, listen. You sit in your van, smoke cigarettes, poop and stuff, and yeah, I'll get that. Hey, I apologize. Anything else you need? Anything else you need while I'm at it? But yeah, that doesn't look like, I mean, you can see where like rainwater has gotten into it. But you know, if this was mixed with water, it would separate. We would have separation. That is not separation. This is like added rainwater. But I'm gonna grab like a shovel and a bucket and dig this up, and probably not right this second. I mean, it's been there for months, so another few hours isn't gonna hurt. But yeah, I'm gonna just scoop that schmut up there, but we'll park the trapper in a different location and give her a minute to leak whatever it's going to leak out, and we'll see if we can't can't distinguish what's happening here. But yeah, let's go and weld that thing onto the alternator bracket and see if we can't bolt that bullshit in there and see how bad it don't fit, and then we'll smoke a bunch of cigarettes and it'll be awesome. And I'll probably weld it on there in a corrugulation to not even be able to bolt it on, because if you notice, like that bolt there, not much room, that bolt there, not much room, but I think that's probably just about the perfect position right there, and we'll give her a couple ticky-tackies, it'll be awesome. Well, I forgot to film it, but I just welded those pieces together and bolted all on there, and look at these flips, and if you even friggin' of the nonsense fact here, you couldn't get much better than that, boys. And she's just like a bolt to fitment type situation, not like, oh, slidey, you know, slotted bolts, so you got no adjustment. No adjustment. Bolt her on, she's good. But the other thing that I was thinking is I maybe should have made this like a hinge. There's battery died there, but like if I hinged it and then had like a bolt thing that, you know, you just cinch in to like tighten the asshole, but then you got like moving McCigarettes, and it's not like, cause like, you know, I was kind of concerned, and that thing is friggin' on there solid as frig, because I was a little bit like, ooh, that's like a thin tin thingamajigger, right? But yeah, it's pretty rigid, I must say. So that's more decent, but yeah, compressor's in. Now we gotta find a belt and rig up all like the safety. We need safety. This son bitch will pump upwards of 4, 5, 6, 1100 friggin' ripums, a son of a bitch. But I also gotta put this guy on there. It's like a one-way valve, so yeah, I don't know, but we gotta put that guy like in there, like quit. No, like quit. So I got like a tap to thread that guy in there, and then like this guy's like a, you know, goes to like a thingamajigger, and then this is like your, obviously your air supply, but there's like, you know, the switch, pressure switch or something, I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch a couple vidges. I watched a whole bunch of vidges when I was, you know, getting all those parts to make that setup, so I'll just have to watch some vidges again, and we'll figure out how to set that son of a bitch up, and it'll be awesome. Ooh, got a little bit of a package. Been a minute. Probably. I wonder what's inside. Holy. All type of GoPro stuff. Holy. Friggin' scores. Oh, I love these things. That's like my favorite part. Holy. 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 Hi Chris, never had time to learn how to operate these. They're older but brand new. Hopefully you can get some use out of them. Enjoy the vids. Have a good year, Jay. Well, friggin' rights, bud. I friggin' appreciate that. Terrible. Holy. Brand new. Brand new Hero 3s. Oh, and a 3 plus. A 3 and a 3 plus. Huh. Crazy. Right on, man. Appreciate that. Terrible. Definitely get some use out of these gizmos and different things. Oh yeah, that's a good one right there. A tripod top end. It's remote controls. Holy. Had all the lockety McSplockins. Oh, and even friggin' lenses. Buddy. Holy. Holy, dude, probably for myself. Well, that's decent. These are handier as frig too. The stick 'em guys. have to plaster them on the Gremlin. Getting shots terrible. Wow, that's awesome, dude. Friggin' score's terrible. Holy for myself. Wow, what's that? Holy. I wonder what that does. Well, maybe that's for this remote. Yeah, that's for this remote. That's the remote charger. Decent. Right on, bud. I don't even know what to say. You're my clients. I wasn't expecting that at all. But, yeah. Decent. Freaking decent, boys. Mucho McBlurgeons. So anyways, we'll pull this, this pump out of there. I might as well start tearing her apart. I ordered a thingamajigger so we can chooch the oil level. I don't know how good you can tell. I just got it slightly tipping back. I figure tipping back a little bit's better than tipping forward. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, we should be able to get, it says 3 ounces, but I think, you know, running it for a air compressor versus a air conditioner compressor might want to put a little more in there. I'm not sure. We got, you know, you put oil in it at the top. We'll get like a sight glass rigged up on the end there so we can scent our levoul. And yeah, the only real issue is going to be some sort of a tensioner. But I can just like come off here with like a little piece of the angle irons or something, and like a flat thing with like a slotted hole into it so that we can like drive the guy into the side of the belt and you know, take up any slack. I don't think it'll, you know, it's not like it's, you know, there's no even rings on the pistons, for freak's sakes, right? So it doesn't have a whole lot of resistance. But anyways, got a pretty big surprise lined up for I'd say tomorrow's, but I guess it'll be like Monday's vidya, I suppose it'll be. Monday will be a good one. You expect it. Anyway, but yeah, we got the trapter figured out. I still haven't got it. I was going to go out and figure that out there too a little bit. Not too bad, but never even ended up. So, okay, here we go. And these ones here are an E10, so that's handy. So you see, it's just like a valve job. Those pins there align the asshole. Put that back. And that's what we're after, right down there. Right down hither. There's a hole right there, so we just gotta plug that hole. That's a hole directly down into the crankcase, so you need to plug that hole right there so that, you know, we don't lose as much oil. The only oil we're gonna lose is what bypasses the piston or whatever, right? So, yeah. Just find a little set screw, a little tippy-tappy, run that in there, and we teached. Boys, I was just rifling through the package from Jay there, and you know, sorting out some stuff, just seeing what's there. Got the batteries charging up there, so friggin' rates for that. Got like a skeleton case and a what's it there, and a couple little standy poos, so that's friggin' cool. But check this out. All friggin' labeled and laminated, all laminated, the whole friggin' thing, all the books for all the things. Cut it all out, and oh, I just busted your binder twine, buddy, son of a bitch. But anyways, all laminated, all the instructions, man, all fixed. But yeah, that's pretty impressive, bud, I must say. I like that. But yeah, I'm a little bit schmittened. I got myself a little bit schmittened over that there, but there's that bracket that I made. I don't know if I showed you. Of course, I gotta clean it up and paint it or whatever, but yeah, maybe I should have made a hinge and a thing and a guy, and that's a lot more work though, but it probably would have been easier to tighten the belt that way. Who knows? But any words, yeah, I was looking for something and then I got distracted. Oh yeah, freaking like a set screw or like an Allen McSiggert, but I can't see in my layer over here like at all. We got like a dark zone terribly. But, you know, like I got all type of the set screws, but those ones are bigger ones. I had like a little box of set screws. You know what I mean? It doesn't need to be a set screw. It could be, you know, just a bolt, whatever. As long as I got the tread for it, we'll friggin' stab her in there. But I'm gonna need a minute. So I found that little prick. I got that son of a bitch. You could also just break the tap off down in there too, and that'll help. A little bit of the red poop on there. Right? I should like write a book on like how to take brand new stuff, like, you know, power steering pumps and stuff like that, and just completely wreck it. Like, you should like just look up how much one of these pumps costs and then come and leave me a comment about how stupid I am for drilling holes in it and oh man, I'm funny really bad. So you want to get enough on there so it gets right into the jowls, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah. That worked out fucking lickety splips. But yeah, so now oil can't just expel itself out of that hole relentlessly. Yeah, it's a perfection, if you will. There's the internal structure. Not a whole lot to her, but see if I don't have a tap for this, first of all, so I can't put this in right now anyway. Monday I got like a sight glass, sort of like the one I put on the trapter, except for it's, you know, shorter and it's got like a thermometer in there, so it'll, like, you know what I mean, you can like read the temperature of the oils inside plus the level. So I think we'll use these for something else maybe, and use that Fancy Pants sight glass for this. And then, you know, because if I put this in the wrong spot, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess I could just, whatever. I want to be able to see the level I'm running in my pump. But yeah, pretty interesting little one-way valves on there. Right on. We'll just slap her back together. I got to either find the fittings, you know, because it's a special air conditioner thread on that son of a bitch, of course. But I can, if I had the right asshole, you know, like I got this guy here, and it's almost the right one, but not really. Might work. It should be a little loose. I don't think that's pipe thread. I think that's just a regular thread. But anyways, if I can, you know, thread that guy into there, you know, we can just tap the inside of that hole rather than monkey around, right? So I'll have to take the head off if I do that anyways, but I don't know if I can find some fittings. That'd be, you know, better, probably. I apologize. But just throw it back together to keep the junk out of her. I cleaned most of the shit out of it anyway. Other than that, you don't need to do anything. I just want to put a sight glass in the bottom, and I'm going to have to figure out the fittings. That's it. And then it's an air compressor. Done. Eh? Scores! This is a friggin' serious air compressor. A big time. The only thing is, you got to keep an eye on the oil level, because it, chooches oil a little bit. But you can get like kits for super expensive, where you can buy pistons that have the oil rings and this and that. So it's like, turns it into like an actual air compressor rather than like a makeshift. Because as a air conditioner pump, it allows oil to pass the cylinders, because it chooches oil through the whole system for lubrication purposes, right? So it's like its own secret, whereas air kind of is like the opposite. It's like full of water and shit, so kind of don't want to be intertwangling the situation, if you will. Not going to cinch this up because I got to take it apart again, but she's pretty well. That was the main modification needed, just to stop oil from just pouring out of the friggin' thing, right? Really slow it down a little bit anyway, but yeah, boys, we did it. We've got the air conditioner, or the air conditioner pump slash air compressor pump mounted and modified to which awesome peony. Anyways, I really can't get over this. This is great. I really appreciate that, buddy. Frig yeah. Awesome. Decent. Yeah. Very good. Able to get the shot some terrible. But yeah, trapter's fixed. Air conditioner pump mounted and modified. It's a good day to me. Okay, and if you come back on Mondays, we'll have a very special goose with you. Okay, you're not even gonna believe it. It's been so many words. But anyways, boys, I gotta poop. So yeah, smoke cigarettes.